All right, you start. You go. We've wasted like 2 minutes already. Go.
Hey guys, welcome to OurTake. This video we are going to be giving our take on the movies that are going to be coming out this week. Was this the 7th?
Yes, June 7th.
June 7th. First up, it's actually kind of a slow weekend this weekend.
It's actually a very slow weekend. For me, personally.
Yeah, I again, it's probably personal opinion. The biggest movie coming out this week.
By far,
and I'm actually kind of glad I'm going to get to stop seeing commercials for it because it's unbelievable. I feel like
every movie we go see, it's guaranteed to have a trailer.
Yeah, I mean,
it's X-Men, it's Dark Phoenix.
But all those, and I feel like it's been more heavily advertised on TV than like in-game.
Yeah, but that's because in-game, they were like keeping stuff hidden. You could tell. In-game, they would just put up like Marvel Avengers Endgame, and people are like, "Oh, I'm seeing it," as evident of the $2 billion that it's made.
But yeah, I mean, and this is. We'll just start with it.
I am not the way this franchise left off. I'm not looking forward to this one.
Oh, I don't want to say that. This is a franchise that started off very promising, and we're not talking about
the first
X-Men, X2, and X3, The Last Stand. We're not talking about those three. We're talking about the new restart version,
which was First Class,
and Days of Future Past, and Apocalypse.
God,
the first two
were good.
Were two of my favorite superhero movies. Period.
We've discussed this.
Yeah, a little bit.
First Class, I enjoyed. I thought it was good. Days of Future Past, I'm in agreement with you. I loved Days of Future Past.
Yeah. To me, in my opinion, both of those rank right up there with, the top tier of Marvel movies, in my opinion.
I would put Days of Future Past. Like, First Class was good, but there was something about it where I just wasn't, like, loving it.
See, I loved it. I liked a lot about First Class. But anyway...
Okay.
That's beside the point.
But it started so strong.
Yeah.
And then I was looking forward to Apocalypse a lot.
Oh, that was one of my most...
Because it was Bryan Singer. He did Days of Future Past. Oscar Isaac was playing Apocalypse. I was like, this is going to be awesome.
Yeah. It was one... For that... So what year was that?
I think that was 2016.
I don't know, but I remember going into that summer, I was looking forward to that movie.
And it was just... It wasn't horrible.
Just a letdown, I think, more than anything, and forgettable.
It was incredibly forgettable.
I mean, to the point where
I remember the next day, I couldn't really even talk about. I was like, "What?"
I remember asking you how it was, and you were like, "Well, it wasn't bad."
The only thing that I thought was somewhat memorable was Quicksilver's scene. That was it.
Mm-hmm.
And if that's the direction it's going, that's where I'm just like, I just don't see this movie. I just don't see it being that good. I just don't think it looks that good. It's got all the stud cast back. I mean, it's great to see Fassbender acting again. Jennifer Lawrence, haven't seen her act in a while. James McAvoy's always good. Like, it's got the cast. And Jessica Chastain's in it.
Yeah.
But then it's just like, I don't think I'm going to care for this one. You know? Like, I don't know.
I hope I'm surprised.
Yeah, I am too. Oh, for sure.
I mean, we'll go see it. I think this is the movie we're reviewing this week.
Yeah.
But my expectations are not too high for this one. The other movie coming out this week,
and this is definitely more it's kid centric.
Yes,
which is The Secret Life of Pets 2.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm going to be totally upfront and honest. I never saw the first one, and it's looking back, I probably should have because it got pretty good reviews. I remember people talking about as far as kid movies goes, it's supposed to be pretty good. Some differences in this one that I'm aware of. Harrison Ford's in it, and from the clips, Harrison Ford does look his dog, what he's playing, he does look funny. And the other thing is that Patton Oswalt has replaced Louis C.K. For some unknown reason. Just kidding.
Google Louis C.K. Find out.
You'll definitely y'all know why Patton Oswalt came in. And honestly, Patton Oswalt gave one of my favorite voice performances
of all time.
I mean, it's not maybe not the best or anything, but I loved Ratatouille.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he can. If anything, he may actually improve over Louis C.K. But then again, I don't know the character.
Yeah,
maybe But if you obviously, it's definitely for kids. And if you have kids, or if you love those kids type movies, I think you should probably check it out. I think
especially the way the first one was received.
Yeah, and I'm sure
it's worth the check out.
And I'm sure it's very much in vein of if you like the first one, you're gonna like the second one.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's kind of it.
It's a slower weekend. We'll give a quick shout out to Late
Night. Yeah. Because
got a limited release this weekend.
Yeah, it comes out next weekend, and next weekend's a little bit bigger, so I didn't know if we'd actually have time to talk about it. But Late Night, I think, actually looks like a pretty interesting take on like contemporary late night talk show.
Yeah.
Got Mindy Kaling is in it, and she wrote it, and Emma Thompson is playing the talk show host.
Yeah.
I love Emma Thompson's one of those actresses to me that like whatever she's in, I'm always just on board for.
She's such a good actress.
She's so good. So when I saw this trailer, I was like, well, Mindy Kaling I think is pretty funny, and Emma Thompson she's playing that kind of like snarky kind of character, which I think she does very well. So I'm like, I'm on board. I was actually disappointed to figure out that it was just limited release this weekend, because I thought that would be, to me, almost something I'd want to see as opposed to Dark Phoenix.
Yeah.
But we do need to see Dark
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
It's going to end up being, it's an Amazon movie too.
Yeah, so months down the line, it'll be one of those movies that you can catch on streaming.
Yeah.
So, but that's it for this weekend.
It
Like
is.
we said, slower weekend. It's clearly set up for, if you don't want to see Dark Phoenix, you have a chance to go see Godzilla. You have a chance to see Rocketman, which has gotten excellent reviews so far.
Yeah.
We probably will try and see it this weekend for sure.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those weekends.
Yeah, it's like a catch-up weekend. If you haven't seen Aladdin or you haven't seen,
it's your chance to go see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the box office will be kind of spread around.
Mm-hmm.
What do you okay? Rotten Tomatoes. Guess. What do you think Dark Phoenix will land at?
Ooh, this is good. We're gonna start doing this at the end of every one of these upcoming week videos. 67.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I have 45.
Really? I don't think it's gonna be that bad.
I think it is, man.
It's also, this is the conclusion of this. This is gonna be the last Fox made.
That being said, just quick thing. I almost think it's a reason we haven't seen Fassbender in a lot, or Jennifer Lawrence in a lot, is because I think they're locked into these contracts with X-Men, and I almost feel like they're almost tired of them, because like the last Apocalypse, they kind of just phoned it in, like it was like whatever.
Yeah. Anyway, 67.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
40.
I'm going. I think 45. I think some people, if anything, the good reviews would be like it was a decent action movie. Like that's just how I think the movie's gonna go.
Again, I hope it comes out. I hope it's really good.
I do too. That'd be so refreshing.
I love the actors in it, and it would be a nice send off for X-Men who have. There are some solid X-Men movies from top to bottom.
Yeah.
So, what about Pets 2? What's your
59 or 60? Like,
you're just gonna steal it from me. That's like
exactly. It's just it's like what the formula is for like a sequel of a kids movie that did get good reviews to begin with. It's like it's not as good, but it's also not like bad. It's not horrible or anything. So people will review it, and it's probably going to be like around there in my opinion. And then Late Night, I think, already has reviews because it came out at Sundance.
Yeah. And
from my understanding, it's like. I think it's like 81%.
Yeah, it's in the 80s. I'm pretty sure.
Is it?
Yeah, like the low. It's like around 80.
Yeah. So and it'll probably go down a little bit because once it's a wide release, more and more people review. But I think it'll land around there. I think it'll be a solid comedy. Because it does. I didn't notice too much. It didn't look much like a romantic comedy. It just looked like a comedy, which is also refreshing in my opinion. So. But yeah,
all right. I mean, that's it.
That's
Quick
it.
video today.
Y'all need to, if you can, just go see these things in theaters. Like,
yeah,
I cannot stress that enough. So,
also keep a lookout for our videos of stuff that you need to be streaming. That'd be a nice alternative to going to the
if
movies
you can,
this weekend.
if you don't have the means, you don't have the time. There are plenty of great options that you can watch that are on streaming networks that when I recommend or try and talk to people about these certain movies, they have no idea what they are.
Yeah, and so I keep a lookout for our videos. We're going to be having videos coming out that highlight some things that you should be seeing. And yeah,
We'll catch you next time
with OurTake.